It's What's Up with Shemai Cook. I'm Shemai Cook, and we have a special guest in the building, Mr. NCCU, Gabriel Bason. Welcome to What's Up. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, man.
Man, first of all, I greatly appreciate your time and and taking your time out of your day, coming on my show. You're the first guest of the season, of the year, so I greatly appreciate you for coming on. So, first of all, let everybody know who you are and your platform and what do you have in store for us this year as the 24th Mr. North Carolina Central University?
Well, I got doing today. I am Gabriel Bason. I serve as the 24th Mr. North Carolina Central University. On the platform, I stand on the last dance. And, yeah. I'm sorry. This is new for me, the last dance.
The last dance, MJ. MJ.
So you know about
it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm an MJ fan. He's the GOAT to me. He's better than LeBron, but that's another story for another day. That's another story for another day. But listen, so first of all, you're a senior this year, yes, right? So you've been in SGA in Royal Court for about, I will say 3-4 years, right?
3 years, yes.
Yeah. So what made you want to get into SGA?
So when we get into SGA, I wanted to do more involved. My sophomore year, it was like COVID. We was just starting to get out of COVID, and I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to do more things instead of staying in my room. Because freshman year, I was just always in my room, not doing nothing, wasn't really talking to people, and I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. So I was like, hey, let me just try to run for Mr. Sophomore, see if I like it.
Okay.
And fell in love with it, and now I'm the 24th.
So first of all, it's a lot of pressure being the Mr. NCCU, being the successor, following in Josiah Russell's footsteps. So how did you manage that pressure along with being a student at that also?
Man, what I learned being Mr. Sophomore, Mr. Junior is because you need to take time out for yourself.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of pressure being Mr. NCCU. It's actually more. They asked a lot more than they asked when I was Mr. Sophomore, Mr. Junior.
Okay.
This year, I'm actually in charge of running my own court.
Gotcha.
So, mental health is like, it really takes away down.
Okay.
Like, I got to make sure my mental is good. So if I'm good mentally, I could do the right job. Make sure I can do everything right.
So how do you want to create resources for mental health for students on campus? How do you want to create that?
What I do right now, I have cuts and conversations.
Okay.
And that's like, I get free haircuts, and I let someone get, like, boys get retwists. I haven't got a female yet that wanted to get her hair done. But that's where, like, I have discussions. Like, right now we're doing gender roles. But before that, we talked about hairs, like how people get discriminated about their hairstyle. And my next conversation is on the cousin conversation, because I'm doing it a lot this year. It's going to be mental health.
Okay.
I'm going to have people come from the student health center.
Okay.
And they're going to come out and come talk about it. People can ask questions and stuff, because I really think people need to understand in this generation is just because you're going through things does not make you soft.
Okay.
You need to express how you are feeling in today's society.
All right. So along with your Miss Gabby, how do you guys plan to bring more resources, let students know more resources that NCCU have? You mentioned the health center. I just found this out that we have a lot of we have therapy sessions for students on campus. So how do you want to make aware of those type of resources on campus?
I think for me and Gabriel really trying to do our initiative is like let people know like what we have on campus, like because at the end of the day, there's a lot of things we have on this campus, and a lot of people don't know about. Like you said, a therapy session. That's new to me.
Yeah.
I remember the therapy session used to be virtual. Now they're back in person.
Yes.
So it's just like making awareness. Like I'm learning as I go too.
Okay.
So everything I do every day, I'm learning something new, and I want to bring to the student body. I always want people to know what is going on on campus.
Absolutely. All right. So you are a criminal justice student, correct?
Yes.
So what made you want to get into that major?
Honestly, that's been my passion since I was a little kid, because like I always wanted to be the one helping people, and I always feel like, because my future goal is to become a chief of police one day.
Okay.
I want to run my own police department, and I always feel like when people call 911, they're not calling you just because they want to have a conversation. They're going through a bad day, and I want to be that person that tries to help them out in the best way I can. If I don't have to, like, I can do everything in my power to make sure that I can be the guy that can help them.
Got you. What made you want to choose NCCU as a college?
So, honestly, to tell you the truth, I never want to go to college.
Whoa.
I did not want to go to college.
That's good to know.
At first, I never think about it. I really just wanted to go get money, and I was just talking about the Army. And my mom was just like, hey, I think you should just try college, give it a try, and let's see how you feel about it. So I only applied to one school.
And it was here.
It was here. I only applied to Central. I applied it because my best friend Jasia went here.
Okay.
Not my sister's. I'm sorry, not like just call my best friend. That's my sister Jasia. She went here, and I see her on Snapchat how she was. Like, it basically felt like a family.
The culture.
I loved it. And where I'm from, Frederick, it's like predominantly white.
Got you.
So I was like, let me just go somewhere where people more look like me.
Got you.
And I wanted to be more involved and stuff like that. So I picked Central.
That's good. That's good. So what's your plans after when you graduate?
So after I graduate, right now I'm talking to a recruiter for Durham Police Department.
Okay.
I'm trying to get in there, get my feet wet, learn policing, get some experience. Then after I finish the academy and start making some money, I wanted to go get my master's in business administration. I want to work up in the ranks, start making more money. My dream is to work in special victim unit. I want to work undercover.
Okay.
I definitely want to try to work undercover in that aspect, trying to help bring people home, help solve crimes, stuff like that. Then when I get too old or be chasing around people, I want to come to chief of police and run my own department.
Got you.
I don't want just to be the chief of police in Durham. I want to be the chief of police that sees other chiefs over top of them.
Oh, like Chief does,
Yes.
going like to D.C. and meeting with other polices around the country. Oh, that's excellent.
Yes.
Gabriel Bason, thank you so much for coming on What's Hot. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. It's What's Hot with Shamai Cook. We'll be back.